I didn't realize that Papoose was still crashing out at 2 a.m. What I am going to do is address the couple of things that was just totally egregious, totally outlandish. Okay? The first one is just ludicrous and doesn't even make sense. This man ain't right 90% of anything. Like, I wish he paid 90% of the bills. We probably wouldn't be here, but that's neither here nor there. Not only did this man not write for me, that's where a lot of his animosity comes from. Every time we would do interviews and people would be like, oh my God, do y'all rap battle? Who's better? No, she's better. She's better. His heart, though, it pains him because he really wants this. He wants this. We're talking about somebody who literally sat and made an album each month for a year straight that nobody purchased.
Stop right there. I actually remember that. So this is my second live stream that I did on Papoose and Remy Ma. And the first time, I don't really pay attention to Remy Ma. I don't really pay attention to Papoose. So this time I decided to listen a little bit more. I'm not going to say do research because these are other people's lives. I'm not doing research on another person's life. But I just did a little bit more digging to see exactly what's going on, who is doing what. And this is what I found. One, everybody hit the like button and hit the thumbs up button and drop your city in the chat. What's up, Miss Lady? What's up, Kathy Rose? Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. And drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Popcorn emojis. Spam the chat with popcorn emojis. So, one, I remember what she's saying. And you know how when you look at two different people and they're talking mess about each other and you don't know who's lying and who's telling the truth? And in most cases, the woman is lying because women love to be victims, right? But if you just look at this, I don't necessarily see Remy Ma lying. I think Papoose was the one that was lying, because when you look at who's lying, the first thing you got to say to yourself is, who needs to be the victim in any situation? Who would get more praise or who would get farther with victimization? Would it be Papoose or would it be Remy Ma? So in this situation, Remy Ma doesn't seem to give a damn. Remy Ma is out here parading her little new boyfriend, and she's been doing it for the longest, right? She has a battle rap league, and her little boyfriend is, according to her, he's making $50,000 a show, and I mean per battle, and he does about 5 battles a year, which is $250,000. So her battle rap boyfriend makes about $250,000 a year, which is cool for a 30-year-old dude. And she's like 47 or something, right? So she doesn't seem like she needs, keyword needs, to be a victim to the public, right? Because all of this, when somebody lies, is usually to like look like a victim or to make the other person look crazy, right? She in particular, because I'm just using just logic, right? She does not need to make herself to look like a victim because she is, the shitty person that left their marriage. She's a shitty person that cheated, and she's proud of being this shitty person that cheated. So because of that, I don't see her lying. But then when you look at Papoose, does he feel compelled to lie? And the answer is yes. Because she left him, right? She stopped having sex with him for a long period of time. And then at the same time, she stepped out with her dude that is the new battle rapper. And, people can say this battle rap dude is less than Papoose. But what has Papoose done in his entire career? And which goes to what she just said. Papoose never was successful in rap, whether it's battle rap or just music altogether. And back then, every time I turn around, I'll see Papoose with his little stupid. Papoose is like the corniest rapper ever. Like, he can really spit bars, but he's corny. So he can rap, but he's corny. So I've never seen nobody that can rap as good as Papoose, but his corniness makes you not want to listen to it. So Papoose seems to be the person that would gain the most by lying. So in my opinion, just everything I've watched, Papoose is the person that is lying on Remy Ma, and Remy Ma is just really living her life with her chest out, like, yeah, nigga, I cheated. So yeah, I left you for this dude. So she has no reason to lie, because like a liar isn't just going to be like, yeah, she, you know, if you go on her Instagram, because I actually went on her Instagram and she fine as hell, by the way. I ain't paid attention to no damn Remy Ma, but this girl fine as hell. I looked at her Instagram and she's showcasing the battle rap dude in the latest post. So she ain't got no reason to lie, but Papoose does. All right, so this is something that's important for this whole story. Let me back it up just a little bit. Listen to what she says right here, and I'm gonna let this play, and I'm only gonna jump in a couple times because I know y'all be like, let the video play.
That's where a lot of his animosity comes from. Every time we do interviews, and people will be like, oh my God, do y'all rap battle? Who's better? She's better. She's better. His heart, though, it pains him.
See, she's better. She's better. He's not even in a conversation. Papoose is not even in a conversation.
He really wants this. He wants this. Yeah. We're talking about somebody who literally sat and made an album each month for a year straight that nobody purchased.
I remember that. Every time I turn around, you know how Lil Wayne used to just drop mixtape after mixtape after mixtape? Papoose was doing the same thing, but nobody wanted to hear that shit. He was coming out with whole albums that nobody wanted to actually listen to. Papoose was always just this corny rapper with this too big hat on. Just he was just this jive turkey type of fast, goofy rapper. He couldn't make music. He just knew how to rap. And when it comes to music altogether, you have to know how to make music. He just knew how to rap. Rappers don't make no money. People who make music make money. And I remember when Remy Ma was hanging out with Terror Squad and Fat Joe was like, yo, this is my little sister, right? Never did I see Papoose do songs with the Terror Squad. Imagine this. The Terror Squad is, you know, a group, you know, just like, you know, a lot of these other groups, Bad Boy, everybody had their groups, right? And they'll put a person out, they'll put out their posse cuts where everybody's on the song, right? And next thing you know, you don't never hear Papoose on the posse song. You don't ever hear Papoose on any of their songs. And you're like, yo, if Papoose can rap and he's part of the Terror Squad, why he ain't never been on the songs? Because he wasn't a part of Terror Squad. But why would you not want a rapper that is that good, that is always around, to be in your group? Because he was a corny rapper. Nobody wanted to hear what he had to say. So Remy Ma was a part of Terror Squad. She was literally the main person on Terror Squad, right next to Fat Joe, making all the moves. And I remember one time Fat Joe had said, yo, Remy Ma is my sister. I love her. She's this, she's that. And then they'll say, what do you think about Papoose? And he'll just be like, yo, he's cool. You know, he's Remy Ma's boyfriend. And I'm like, it doesn't seem like the guys in Terror Squad really cares about Papoose like that. And It actually happened because it was a fight. Do y'all remember the fight that happened with Papoose in Terror Squad? I don't remember exactly what went on, but altogether, he just seemed like this outsider that would just be in a corner, just waiting on his girl to get done in the booth making hits. What's up, Lynette? So his girl would be over there making hits with a whole bunch of rappers, and he's a rapper just sitting over there waiting for her to get done so they can go home. And I'm like, nigga, why you ain't rapping? Because he was rapping. Nobody wanted to hear that shit. That's literally what was going on. Because I used to remember all of that shit. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit a like button. Everybody hit a like. Facebook, y'all, Facebook. Can y'all please hit the like button? So right now, everybody take a second to hit the like button. Thank y'all for being here. But hit the thumbs up button, y'all. Facebook, you tripping. Y'all ain't hit now like button, Facebook. It's YouTube is hitting the like button. So thank y'all. But Facebook, y'all tripping. Can y'all hit the like button too? Y'all act like y'all ain't in here. Lynette, did you hit the like button? Nope. Lynette Tracy, where you at? You ain't hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. The people hating on me in the comments, hit the like button. All right, so let's go.
And then here I am, literally making a lot of money on old work. And then sometimes I'll pop out with a little verse on Ghetto Ratchet Kanye, or pop out with a verse on a Ghetto J record.
And it's a lot of background noise. So she said he would be jealous that in interviews, they would just big me up and not really pay attention to him. And then what she just said was he'll be jealous that she can make money off of her old work. She said old work, which means she'll make money off of Lean Back still, or, you know, she'll make money off of, you know, different songs that she made 5-10 years ago. But Papoose wasn't making any money because he didn't have any hits. And he envies that I had that demand and or that I have the leisure to not really do music because financially I'll still be okay, right? I was always being threatened, or should I use the word blackmail, since that's the word we like to use. And is it moving too fast? I sped it up because she was talking real slow. I may have sped it up too fast, but right here, put a 1 in the chat. Y'all can hear her clearly. Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all can hear her clearly, because if not, I just want to make sure y'all can hear her. But hit the like button and put a 1 in the chat. Y'all can hear her clearly. So right here, she said, okay, so y'all can hear her. Anybody forgets where? Okay, just want to make sure y'all can hear her.
The only person that has ever tried to blackmail me was Papoose. All of these things he's saying now. Oh, I wrote her music. Oh, she's abusing her daughter. This man will wait till my daughter did something out of pocket, because he doesn't chastise any of them, really. Wait till my daughter does something out of pocket, and when I go to chastise her, he was secretly recording me. The same way he played a clip of a secret recording the other day, yesterday or whenever. He was secretly recording me and then telling me, like, y'all.
That's another thing. Papoose played 2 different videos where he was recording her, and another video where he was recording Easy to Block Captain. The first thing I thought was, why is this nigga recording people? Is he the police? Now, mind you, when you're having an issue with your lady, record her, right? But you don't play it for nobody. You record her when y'all, you know, when y'all get into an argument, just in case she tried to say you hit her. So you record her talking shit in order to show the police that you didn't do nothing to her if she called the police on you. But this nigga is playing recordings to us. That's weirdo stuff. So yes, as a man, if you and your lady get into it, start arguing, whether she's in your house or whether y'all on the phone, record the shit, because she could turn around and be like, he hit me, he did this to me, right? But what you don't do as a man ever is just get on social media and hit, hey, let me show you what my girl said. That's corny. That's cornball shit. All right. And he played the recording. So I'm just going by what I see. And he did play the recording. It was like, yo, check out what she said. And I'm like, yo, why are you playing this? Because if y'all watched my live stream yesterday, I literally was like, bro, why are you divulging all this information about your wife to us? It's not our business. And Facebook, y'all are not still hitting the like button. But thank you, Wanda, for hitting the like button. Thank you, Erica, for hitting the like button. Thank you, LaGuana, for hitting the like button. Travis, Valerie, Rudy, Lynette, thank you. I see y'all. I see the people who hitting the like button. Just so y'all know, there's a little thing right above me that tells me who is hitting the like button. All right, so hit the like button. Marvin, I just see you hit the like button. Thank you. I see who hitting the like button, who ain't hitting the like button.
I play this and tell them that you abuse our daughter. Swear to God. Swear to God. This is the type of manipulator that we're dealing with.
So what she just said right there was he would record her whooping their daughter or scolding their daughter, yelling at their daughter, whatever. And then he would come to her and say, hey, if you leave me, I will expose you as somebody that is abusing our daughter. Listen.
Recording the other day, yesterday or whenever, he was secretly recording me and then telling me like, yo, I'll play this and tell them that you abuse our daughter. Swear to God. Swear to God.
That part is crazy. I will frame you and tell everybody that you're abusing our daughter. Yo, that's nuts. That is nuts. And a lot of y'all are saying in the chat, let's do this. If anybody wants to come up, y'all could be part of the show, because some of y'all may know more about this than me, because I'm just thinking objectively about who is lying and who is not lying. So to the people watching, because y'all in the chat, y'all can pull up if y'all want to, and I ain't got no beef with y'all because I don't know. I'm just going off of my own interpretation of the information that I see. All right. I'm not on anybody's side. I said yesterday, I think Remy Ma is a hood rat, or was a hood rat. He got with a hood rat and had babies with a hood rat who turned around and cheated on her goddamn husband. She's trash. So I am not on Remy Ma's side. I just am saying one person is lying, and I don't think is Remy Ma, because I want y'all to think about this. She is okay with being trash. Yes, she been cheating. So I'll say it again. Remy Ma is okay with being trash. So I think Remy Ma is a trash woman. She's okay with being trash. Hence the reason why I don't think she's lying. Somebody said Papoose is a good dude. All right. Let's talk about the nice guy, the good dude. Nice guys finish last, sir. To the dudes in the chat who's like, Papoose was a good man. Well, those type of guys, they're good men. Like any man that is a nice guy, most likely he's overcompensating for something, because naturally we aren't supposed to be nice guys. See, women are supposed to be nice to us. See, we get a woman and she becomes our helpmate. Women are on this planet to be with us, not for us to be with them. So all of this, he was a good man. That's corny. I'm not a good man. I don't give a shit. A woman don't do what I want her to do, she's out of here. Y'all gotta remember, I'm a person that divorced my wife. I left my wife. So I don't give a fuck. All right. I'm the person who's going to leave the marriage. I'm the person that's going to leave the relationship. I'm the person that's going to leave the job. I don't give a shit. All right. I'm the person who's going to be like, if I'm not happy, I'm out of here. All right. So I just need y'all to understand that all that nice guy bullshit, it ain't going to get you nowhere. It's not going to get you nowhere. Some of y'all have been at your jobs for 10 years crying every year that you ain't got no goddamn raise. I'm not that guy. If I don't get what I have worked for, I'm out. Hence the reason why I ain't had a job in like 7 years. I don't give a fuck. So a lot of you dudes, oh, he's a nice guy. He's a good man. Well, good men and nice guys finish last. This nigga sat here by her side for 8 years while this woman was in jail. What kind of nigga does that? I'm not doing that. I would have dumped her. The fuck is wrong with you? You go to jail and I'm gonna be by your side like a bitch? No, I'm gonna go live my life. And that's the problem with a lot of you modern men. You actually think you're supposed to act like Papoose. You're supposed to act the opposite of Papoose. Papoose is not a good guy. Papoose is a cornball. Papoose is overcompensating for whatever it is that he was worried about that she would find in another man. Read the book called No More Mr. Nice Guy. I'll say it again. Read the book titled No More Mr. Nice Guy. Nice guys finish last. The only reason why you as a man are nice is because you are looking to get something from another person. See, I don't have to be nice. I get what I want. And it's not because I'm nice. No, I'm not nice. No, I'm polite. I'm gentle. I'm open to other people's perspectives, but I'm not nice. I'm a little passive aggressive. I'm a little petty. I slap you in the mouth. I'm aggressive. I'm a man. Men aren't supposed to be people pleasers. Men are not supposed to be people pleasers. You people pleasing ass niggas look at Papoose and say, oh my God, I need to be like him. Look where he's at. The nigga broke. The nigga is whining about his own wife. And I'm not saying that she isn't trash. Remy Ma's trash. Let's go. Let's keep going.
This is the type of manipulator that we're dealing with. He loves using the word narcissist, strangely. Look at the tactics of a narcissist. When they can't control you anymore, they try to assassinate your character with lies. You understand? My daughter's well taken care of. Not because of him. That man didn't even contribute $1 to her being here. IVF cost me over $100,000. So I wanted to focus on my career. Right? So that's that. To say that you penned anything, you're corny. Like, no, the fact that nobody believes you. I don't know why academics is over there like, yo, this was it. Sir.
So right here, she's saying, because he has said that he wrote 90% of her raps. I don't know. I don't know. I actually halfway believe that because most women can't rap. So that's one thing I believe. I think he did write a lot of her raps because women naturally just can't rap. I don't know what goes on with women's brains, but most women can't rap. Only probably 2 women in the entire industry in history have ever wrote all their raps. Nicki Minaj is one of them, and I don't even know who the other person is. Maybe Remy Ma. I don't know, but I don't think that. Y'all said, wow. Name another woman on the planet, probably MC Light. Name another woman on the planet that raps their own raps. I mean, that is up here. Rhapsody raps her own raps, but name a star. See? Name a star. MC Lyte, who else? And then this person says Nicki Minaj didn't write her raps. You just proved my point. So I believe Papoose when he said he wrote 90% of her raps. MC Lyte and Rhapsody. Okay, Queen Latifah. All right, cool. But do you see how far back you had to go? Women do not write their own raps because women do not have the ability to write raps. The conceptual side of writing down raps, Nicki writes all her raps. That's what I thought. I thought Nicki wrote her own raps, yeah. But other than Nicki, MC Lyte, Queen Latifah, maybe Lauryn Hill, women don't write their own raps. So I actually believe Papoose. But do you see how objective I'm being? I'm being objective. I ain't sitting here on one person's team. I'm looking at this stuff and saying, I believe this or I don't believe this. You know what I'm saying? All right. Women usually don't write their own raps because mentally, see, a lot of a woman's brain is full of childbearing neurons. All right. So men have more practical life helping neurons in their brains. A quarter of a woman's brain is filled with childbearing shit. That's why men aren't necessarily great in dealing with children and shit, because they don't have the neurons for it. But that's the reason why women can't rap, because part of their brains is, about motherhood. So
please don't use your platform to promote positivity. Don't push propaganda and lies. So that was that. It really wasn't even that serious, but I feel like I have to say that. The part that really the part that scuffed my Timbs is that this man really tried to come on here and say that that he caught me with a female, which is one of my friends, which I've been holding her back for years because she hasn't liked this man for years. Like, yo, you can't say nothing, you can't say anything. You gotta respect it. Not only did you disrespect her, you said her name, everything. So whatever she says about you, it's out of my hands right now. But he caught me in a sexual act with a female with my daughter on the bed.
Another thing, he caught me doing a sexual act with my daughter in the bed. When Papoose said that, because Papoose said it right here, I was like, it didn't make a lot of sense. So he said it right here.
Exactly what year it was, but she informed me, hey, such and such just came home, one of the individuals who she was locked up with. So I said, oh, okay, that's cool. But I remember the name from when she was away. I don't think nothing of it. Oh, this year, we always celebrate our birthdays together. Me, her, and the baby birthday, my birthday, our family. They all come around. It's like, that's how I was raised, so I'm real big on family. So this particular year, she says, I want to have an all-girls party. So I'm like, okay. So you don't want me and the baby to come? All right. No, just my friends, all girls. I'm like, damn, that's a little, I don't want to say strange, but I was like, okay, we usually do it as a family.
Is that out of line for your lady to want to spend her birthday with her girlfriends? Let me know in the chat. Yes or no. Is that crazy, weird, or out of line that a woman wants to spend her birthday with her homegirls instead of him? What do y'all think? Come on, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. I don't think that's crazy. What if you want to spend your birthday with your girls? I'm kind of happy you want to spend your birthday with your girls, because I can go do some other shit. Yeah, it's not stirring. Okay, I was just checking, just making sure y'all suspect vibes. Not at her age. No, not at her age. What age? I'm confused. So somebody says weird. Yes. So a lot of y'all said no. All right. No, it's normal routine. Yeah, you can spend your birthday any way you want to spend it. Like, I'm not into my girl going to girls trips and shit, but if you want to go out with your homegirls, not a girls trip, but just go out to eat with your homegirls versus going out to eat with me, I'm okay. I'll be at home with the kids. I'm cool with that. You can spend your birthday however you want to spend it. You're not going to be on nobody's yacht twerking with your homegirls, and that's a little different, but going out with your homegirls on your birthday instead of out with me, there's nothing wrong with that. So let's keep going. I'm making a point here.
But this is cool. You want to have it with all girls. So she has the all girls party. I don't go. I falls back. After that, we had like a little dinner in the basement or whatever at the crib. So this is the first time I seen homegirl outside of when they was in the penitentiary together.
Oh.
So I see her at the crib. Okay, she stayed for a couple days. She spent the night. So this time when she comes to visit the crib, every night when it's time to go to bed, she's telling me, oh, I'm gonna go sleep in the guest room with such and such. I don't even want to say this individual name because I ain't even trying to give her no clout.
So, y'all, if we are in the house and you laying in the bed with me and you want to get up and go to bed and sleep with the girl that you served prison time with, what that mean, y'all? What that mean, y'all? What does that mean? You finna get out of the bed with your man and go sleep in the bed with a woman that you spent time in prison with. Bruh. Carpet munching. That's a huge red flag.
Extreme clout chaser. So I don't even want to say her name. So she tells me, I'm going to sleep in the guest room with such and such. I said, okay, that's cool. I sleep in the room by myself. Big ass crib, big ass room, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I bought through the whole crib, all the utilities in my name. That's another story, but she fabricating. I sleep in the room by myself. I don't think nothing of it. Next day, same thing.
Donna said, now you're catching on. I'm not catching on to nothing. I'm looking at every piece of information objectively. Every single thing that comes out of each one of these people's mouths, I'm looking at what they say objectively. All right. I believe both of them. Then at the same time, I think both of them are lying about specific things. So this is how you look at information. You don't just say, oh, he's lying. You don't say, oh, she's lying. No, you got to listen to everything that they say because both of them may be lying. That's all I'm saying.
I said, damn, babe, you sleeping in there again? She like, yeah, I'm gonna just stay with such and such, right? I said, all right, cool. Anybody in Bedford Hills, can you please step to the front? So now I'm like, damn, this shit weird. What the hell? You feel me? So at this time, I try to be intimate. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I try to be intimate with her. And she came in the bed with me. She hugged me, kissed me, the whole thing. And at this time, I'm trying to be intimate with her. When it's time to go down, she slipped out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. After she do that, she go back to sleep in the room with homegirl this particular night. I said, something is fishy here. I said, I ain't no rocket scientist, but this ain't adding up. You feel me? So I said, damn, something wrong, something ain't right here. So one time I had to go do something. I had to go handle some business. So I go handle business. I come back in the crib. It's a big ass crib. And they got like a long walkway to get to our bedroom. It's like a long walkway. And then on the other side is the other rooms. So I come in the crib. As soon as I walk in, I look down towards our bedroom. I see my daughter in our room by herself. I said, yo, what the heck? Where the hell she at? So I go up the other side, and when I
Yeah, the math is not mathing. She done kicked her daughter out, bruh.
tell you this is a big crib, so it's a long walkway. I go to the other side, I go in the room.
While we listening to this, tell me what female rappers penned their own raps. Nicki Minaj penned her own raps. Queen Latifah penned her own raps. MC Light penned her own raps. But those are the only women that pen their own raps. Name another person, name another woman. The Brat. Ooh. The Brat penned her own raps. Okay. The Brat also. Okay. Missy didn't rap. Missy was like, hoo hee 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 ha. Hee, 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 hee. Missy wasn't rapping. She was just hee 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 ha 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 ha.
She in the bed. I don't see homegirl though. It's like she booked it or something when I came. But I see a whole plate, peanuts, cashew, all these type of raisins all laid out. But my daughter in the room by herself. So I said, yo, why the baby in the room by herself? I pushed past that. Moving on along, I hate to say this, but you want to know why she started having so much animosity towards me? Because I ended up finding out the truth, y'all. And I'm not.
Oh shit, you right, Nikki. You right, Nakia. Yeah, Jermaine Dupri was writing everybody's raps. Yeah, he was writing everybody's music. So damn, the Brat. See what I'm saying, y'all? See, y'all was trying to talk shit to me. Women cannot write raps. Female singers, they don't usually write their songs. They don't. Rhapsody, yes. So yeah, the Brat did not write her own raps. Jermaine Dupri wrote it. Yeah. So yeah, y'all got mad at me when I said women can't formulate certain concepts in their brains. They don't. They can't. A small amount of them can. There's outliers. Lil' Kim did not write her raps. Biggie wrote her raps. Stop it.
I'm saying this because it's a bad thing, but I'm saying this because, and when I say not a bad thing, because I don't judge people who live that lifestyle.
All right, so let's talk about this real quick. We're gonna go back to this is gonna be hilarious right here.
Dope. And also what was crazy was around the time when that happened with Rem was around the same time everything happened with my label. So right. I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus. But at that point I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that. So everything just got worse for me at that time. Like my whole world came crashing down. She used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career.
Yo, Pap, you can't keep coming up here. But I love you. How are you making money by just coming up here every day? I don't care about money. All I care about is you. I just want to be with you. If I leave and not come up here, what are you going to do? Like, you're not going to miss me? Yeah, I'm going to miss you. It's okay, though. I get stud booty left and right in here. It's okay. Stud booty? I'm losing my girl to a 6 foot tall, long titty stud? Just FedEx me a couple dildos and I'll be okay. What, dildos? Baby! Get out of here. I gotta go.
Oh yeah, man. I hit rock bottom around that time, man. Like it was real bad. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that she needed me. So I really didn't care about nothing that was going on with me. I was in the free world.
I'm gonna be like, Pap used to come see me literally every single day, so I was chilling. I was like,
so he came up every day? Every visit?
For the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a max, you have a visit every day, except it alters on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday. So literally
every
the first
day.
year,
How
he
far
came
is
every day.
Bedford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic.
So he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Every day.
Yeah, like I mean, it got to a point where I had to tell him like, yo, like I'm good, I'm alright. Like, and I guess like when he believed.
That's it. When your girl tells you, stop coming up here, sir, like, why are you here? Why are you here? Go away. Go away.
I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus. But at that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that. So everything just got worse for me at that time. Like my whole world came crashing down. She used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career.
Yo, Pap, you can't keep coming up here. But I love you. How are you making money by just coming up here every day? I don't care about money. All I care about is you. I just want to be with you. If I leave and not come up here, what are you going to do? Like, you're not going to miss me? Yeah, I'm going to miss you. It's okay, though. I get stud booty left and right in here. It's okay. Stud booty? I'm losing. Look at the tear. Hold on. Look at the tear that comes down Papoose eye right here when she says stud booty. Watch this. If I leave and not come up here, what are you going to do? Like, you're not going to miss me? Yeah, I'm going to miss you. It's okay, though. I get stud booty left and right in here. It's okay. Stud booty? I'm losing my girl to a 6 foot tall, long titty stud? Just FedEx me a couple dildos and I'll be okay. Look, what, dildos? Baby! Get out of here. I gotta go.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay, so let's get back to Remy Ma up here. Oh my God. Somebody said who's shaped like a ketchup bottle? Yo, y'all are hilarious.
That subject. Don't play about my motherhood again. Papoose. For all of y'all saying he bought my jewelry, he didn't buy shit. I can count what he bought. That's in one of my jewelry. An anklet, a little charm here and there. The shit that you walked out with, that you was posted up with on your page, with your current situation. My half the kilo Cuban, you ain't buy that. My Cartier bracelet, you ain't buy that. My Van Cleefs, you ain't buy none of that. And even if you did buy me something, that doesn't give you the right to go in my jewelry box and pawn it. That doesn't give you the right to go in my jewelry box and pawn it. That doesn't give you the right to go in my jewelry box and pawn it.
See, I believe her. I believe her. So I believe Pap is a cornball. I believe Pap was jealous of his own woman's career. I think Pap felt left out. I think Pap was super controlling. I think Pap actually was worried that another guy in the industry was going to take his girl. But on this side, I do believe Remy like stud booty. I believe Remy was messing with that girl in their house while he was in it, sleeping in the room with the damn girl. But I also believe that Pap pawned her jewelry in order to make it. I think he pawned her jewelry in order to make it. Because when you look at the financial standing of these two, you know, and we're just speculating, we don't know these goddamn people. How is Papoose making money? What was she doing? He was her manager. So I want y'all to think about this. Papoose was Remy Ma's manager. So he was making money when she made money. But when they broke up, how was Papoose making money? And I'm not pocket watching. I'm just going by what I see, trying to see who is telling the truth, who is lying. So I can see him pawning her like $100,000 jewelry in order for him to be able to make it, because she just left. Because if he was managing her and she don't want to be with him no more, how was he making money? So I could see him pawning her jewelry in order to pay the bills. Like I said, I'm looking at this objectively. Some of the shit she lying about, some of the shit he lying about. So I'm looking at it from an objective standpoint. And I may be wrong. I don't know these goddamn people.
Because it's mine. But you didn't take anything that you bought because that it ain't what you gonna get. Couple.
Wait. Pap got money, a mixtape every month for years. Mixtapes don't make no goddamn money. What are you talking about? Mixtapes. Mixtapes didn't make Lil Wayne no money. Do y'all wait. Do y'all okay? Y'all don't understand. Mixtapes makes $0. $0. Nobody came out with a mixtape that made money. You don't make money off mixtapes. Lil Wayne did not make money off those mixtapes. You make no money off of mixtapes. No money. Your mixtapes just become a part of your performances where you go viral, or you sell a lot of mixtapes that you don't make no money off of. Next thing you know, you become famous off of the mixtape. Then you can perform the mixtape, and you can make money off of your tours. So your mixtape catalog becomes part of your tour. So you make money off of touring your mixtape. But Papoose didn't blow up off of Nan mixtape. DJ Drama did not make a lot of money off of mixtapes. 50 Cent did not make money off of mixtapes. Mixtapes do not make you money. Mixtapes bring you money in other ways. DJ Drama probably, because see, the thing about a mixtape, DJ Drama did. Let me say this. The person that puts together the mixtape is who makes the money. So when DJ Drama does a mixtape with Lil Wayne, DJ Drama makes the money because DJ Drama actually puts together the mixtape for the rapper. But rappers do not make money off of mixtapes. DJ Drama was not a rapper.
That you was post up with on your page with your current situation, my half the kilo Cuban, you ain't buy that. My Cartier bracelet, you ain't buy that. My Van Cleefs, you ain't buy none of that. And even if you did buy me something, that doesn't give you the right to go in my jewelry box and pawn it. That doesn't give you the right to go in my jewelry box and pawn it. That doesn't give you the right to go in my jewelry box and pawn it.
See, I believe that. I believe he pawned her jewelry.
Because it's mine. But you didn't take anything that you bought because that it ain't what you gonna get. $200. I have all my receipts for hundreds of thousands of dollars from pristine jewelers, sir.
Now Papoose, Christina's Clarissa's trainer, he using them. I actually think that the way Papoose got Clarissa was, one, the notoriety of him just being this good man. I think any woman would want to be with a good man like Papoose. But why would a woman, because men say this all the time, why would a young man that doesn't have any kids want to be with a single mother, right? Why would a woman with no kids want to be with a single father? So Papoose has, according to what I've heard, I mean, I don't know what she said, Papoose has 4 children. Why would a woman with no kids that is as successful as Clarissa is, why would she want to be with a dude that, I don't know how he makes money, so I don't know if he makes money or not, but how or why would a 30-year-old woman with no kids be in a relationship and potentially want to start a family with a man that I don't know what he does for a living, because I don't know. He's somewhat of a washed up rapper. And why would she start her life with him? And I'm just being real. Y'all talk shit about women, how they get with broke dudes all the time and then turn around and get mad at the broke dude when the broke dude don't pay child support. Isn't this a Clarissa Shields situation? Isn't Papoose the broke dude? Because she's talking about starting a family with a dude that got 4 goddamn kids and a crazy baby mama. So Papoose is 47, a washed up rapper, never had a hit. I don't know how he makes money. I don't know. That ain't none of my business. But on top of that, he has 4 kids and this nut as a baby mama who keeps going live exposing him and her. Why? So I look at Clarissa like an idiot because why does she pick him out of all people? You know what I'm saying? And she's sitting here arguing with Rem about Papoose. And that's another thing that tells me that Papoose is a cornball. This is another thing that tells me that Papoose is a cornball. Because why the hell, and I said this in my last live, why the hell is Clarissa trying to take up for Papoose like she a man? I need Clarissa to shut the fuck up because this ain't none of your business. Papoose and Remy Ma are 2 married people. They are a married couple. Regardless of what you want to think, they're still married. When 2 married people are going at it with each other, the other person shuts the fuck up. You don't talk. You let these people deal with this shit on their own. So that shows me that Papoose has no control over his bitch. Say it again. Papoose, control your bitch. How dare you come out here talking shit about my wife? You shut the fuck up. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all agree or do y'all disagree? Do y'all disagree? Say agree or disagree in the chat or in the comments. Do you agree or do you disagree? The question is, do you agree or disagree that Clarissa Shields need to sit down and shut the hell up because this is a married couple going back and forth on social media, and this has nothing to do with the chick that the other person is fucking, because you just a chick that they fucking. But agree or disagree in the chat, y'all. You shut the hell up because we still married. Why is you talking? You just some broad that this man is smashing in order to get over his wife. Because I want y'all to think about this. Why the hell are you dating a man that's still married? Why don't you just wait for him to get done with all this shit and then start dating him? Does Clarissa Shields have low self-esteem or something? Why are you with a washed up 47-year-old rapper when your life is going up? You make the nigga your trainer or you make the nigga your manager or whatever, and then now you paying him to be with you, and then you prancing him around, or he's prancing you around trying to show you off in front of his ex-wife to make his present wife, make his present wife jealous, and then she gets on social media because she may be jealous. I don't know. And then you come out and start talking shit. Why? You shut up, ma'am. All right, so let's keep going.
Okay. Now that's addressed. Stop lying. I'm mad because she's mad because I found out that she was with a woman, and she's mad because I moved on. You want to know? Y'all want to know why he's mad? Y'all want to know?
And then if my woman or my ex was with a woman, so they're women. Women can do that. So what's so crazy? Like I said, I think it's true. But what is so crazy with Remy Ma eating some pussy? Why is that so crazy? I don't care. Okay. You like women. That's actually a plus. So why are you exposing this woman for liking women. So check this out. This is what this is what Remy responded to. So this is Remy responding to Clarissa, y'all. All right. If you just turned 30, talking about Clarissa, allegedly just met someone 8 months ago, that is a 47-year-old that I knew since you were 10 years old and was married to him since you were 13 years old. And he has 4 biological children, one age 28, one age 25, another age 24, and the other one soon to be 25, and a 6-year-old baby, and currently promising you a newborn baby, while finally agreeing to a divorce 18 hours ago, 18 hours and 45 minutes and 3 seconds ago. You refrain from speaking, ma'am, and I totally agree. Clarissa, you need to shut up because this is none of your business. Apparently, you got some low self-esteem, Clarissa Shields, because you run around arguing with a man's wife. And guess what? It's a good possibility that he may go back to his wife because he said it himself that after he found out that she was smashing, getting her doonies beat out by this battle rapper, he said, "Can we go to counseling?" Think about that. After your wife just got her doonies beat out by another man, you turn around and go to your wife and say, "Let's get counseling"? Are you crazy? You getting the hell out of my house. So with all that being said, there's a possibility that he may still want his wife back. Yes, DJ K Slay is dead. What y'all talking about? He signed to K Slay. Unless he signed his insurance policy, his life insurance policy, he's not signed to K Slay. Unless he signed his life insurance policy. Because DJ K Slay, rest in peace, is dead. So the thing about it is, Clarissa needs to shut the hell up, because I'm just going to tell you this. If Remy Ma dumps her boyfriend and tells Pap she wants to get back with him, Pap is going to get back with her. Agree or disagree in the chat. Comment agree or disagree in the comments right now. Do you agree with me when I say if Remy Ma wants Papoose back, Papoose is going to run back to her and dump Clarissa for Remy Ma? Agree or disagree? All right, so let's get back. Let's get back. Agree or disagree, y'all?
Didn't address anything that I said, but he went in and on to attack Easy, the block captain, that he literally is obsessed with. First of all, you posted an audio, right? That you're recording, you federal agent. Mr. Recording devices, cameras throughout every house, crib, car we ever had in life. When you're recording and the other person doesn't know they're recording, you're gonna act accordingly because you know you're being recorded. You wanted me to lie and say that nothing never happened at all, that I wasn't messing with him, I wasn't talking to him, nothing. And I said, I'm not doing that. We all, me, you, and Easy agreed that we wasn't gonna say nothing about the incident that happened at my event. Not that you knocked anybody out, because that was always a lie. And you agreed to it because at the time you didn't have your executive position job as the head of hip hop that no one has heard about in a month of Sundays. And you wasn't sure if it was secure, so we couldn't have something coming out where you were seeming like the aggressor or committing a crime or anything like that.
So right here, she's saying that he had a new job opportunity and he didn't want it to get out that he was aggressively fighting people while he was trying to get an opportunity for a job. So according to her, him, and her boyfriend agreed that this is not going to come out that he beat up her boyfriend.
Me, being who I am, I went, I spoke to Ease, and I'm like, listen, just chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's in all of our best interest because he is who he is in his field. I am who I am. And Papoose is who he is. At the time, he was still Papoose. He wasn't Papoose yet. Well, he was, but I just didn't know. So,
Wait, he wasn't what? Hold on. Did she just throw, hold on. She just threw a jab.
At the time, he was still Papoose. He wasn't Papoose yet. Well, he was, but I just.
He wasn't homeless? Hold on. What did y'all hear right here? Listen to this.
Me, being who I am, I went, I spoke to Ease, and I'm like, listen, just chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's in all of our best interest because he is who he is in his field. I am who I am. And Papoose is who he is.
Listen to this part right here. Tell me what you hear right here. Did she say Pap is homeless? Listen to this part.
At the time, he was still Papoose. He wasn't Papoose yet. Well, he was, but I just didn't know. So,
I don't know what that means. I don't know what she said. I don't know.
The moment that.
Oh, he wasn't pawning shit. Oh, okay. He wasn't pawning shit. Okay.
He knew his job at TuneCore was solidified.
TuneCore, y'all have said in the chat something about TuneCore. I don't know what TuneCore is.
Via that bitch you was over there. Play with me. I dare you. Play with me. That's why he was mad that I never posted it, because he doesn't get a check from TuneCore. He was getting a percentage of the subscriptions, and he wanted me to post to my 11 million followers to subscribe to TuneCore. And I told him, tell the bitch that you're TuneCore to post it on her page.
That makes sense. Hold on, let me see how many followers. Let's see. Let me see how many followers Papoose has. Let's see. Okay, Papoose has 2 million followers. And I just went on Papoose's page. I just want to show you what Papoose is doing on his page. All right, we're going to keep playing this. I want to show you something. So think about this. Remy Ma has 11 million followers and Papoose has 2 million followers. And I don't know, y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but didn't a lot of Papoose's followers come from Remy Ma being on Loving Hip Hop with him? Let me know if I'm wrong. Am I wrong for that? Because nobody knew who Papoose was unless you're in New York until we found out that his page just started growing. I'm in Atlanta. Like, nobody knew who the hell Papoose was, unless, you know, the only reason anybody other than a New Yorker knows who Papoose is because of Remy Ma. So Remy Ma actually made Papoose famous. Nobody knew who the hell a damn Papoose was. So I think Papoose probably was not famous, was not popular anywhere else other than in New York. And Remy Ma made him famous. Am I right or am I wrong? I've been knew about Papoose because of my older brother. Because of your older brother. But who in the chat knew who Papoose was without Remy Ma? I knew who Papoose was because Remy Ma was with Terror Squad and she was rapping. And I was like, who is this dude with a little big old hat? He just looked like a weird little cornball. You know, he had his hat that was too big for him. He's rap. He's yo. I was like, who is this dude? But I knew a Remy Ma because of Terror Squad. Okay, so you knew Papoose. You knew Papoose. Are y'all in New York? Because I did say non-New Yorker. So I think Papoose actually became famous because of being on Love and Hip Hop with his mama, Remy Ma.
I didn't see anything wrong with that. What are you talking about? The second that he knew his job was solidified, He then started going on this, I knocked somebody out, because he was mad. He wanted to assassinate Easy's character the same way he's trying to assassinate mine. Okay? I literally peeled off your ass, because I can't even go to that venue no more because the way he was acting when you ran off into the night with a mask on and nobody knew where you went to. It was like, we doing this. You know what I said? Sorry, guys. That's my husband, still, and that's my daughter's father. I can't do nothing. Yes, he was absolutely wrong. He was dead wrong. He was out of pocket. Yeah, if y'all do something behind my back that I don't know about, whatever, but not on my watch, I'm not doing it. And that's how I behave, and that's how I handle him. Through all the tormenting and all the secrets and all everything, nobody still couldn't handle him crazy. Let's be clear. People didn't respect me on the strength of him. A lot of the shit that he got was on the strength of me. And that's how I carried it. So when people's like, when he goes on there and says, oh, he lied after I knocked him out, he lied. Like, well, we all lied.
This is the reason why I say she's not really lying, because she just said, we all lied. She just said, we all lied. So she has nothing to lie about, because she's just like, we all out here lying. So this is the reason why I don't think she's lying, because she just admitted that they all were lying for whatever reason. That's all I'm saying.
Because we were all trying to make sure that we were all good, because you did some dumb shit. But y'all know how it is. They could do mad shit to you all day, every day, year after year, decade after decade. But the second you do something to them, the second you say, I'm done, I'm finished, all hell breaks loose. He used to be gorilla glued to my nuts everywhere I went. Not because I'm a cheater and because I can't keep my legs closed.
Why?
But because he was so worried about an athlete or another rapper or an executive getting my attention, and I'll leave.
And that's literally what happened. I want y'all to think about that. They were married and she got sick of Papoose being in her shadow. Because in all honesty, can we all agree, no matter whose side you're on, Papoose has always been in Remy Ma's shadow? Yes or no in the chat? Can we all at least agree with that? Forget about whose side you're on. Can we agree that Papoose has always been in Remy Ma's shadow? Am I wrong? Remy Ma has always been like the main person in that relationship that everybody paid attention to. And guess what? Papoose is now in Clarissa Shields' shadow. So this man spent his whole life being in his girlfriend's shadow and now his wife's shadow. But guess what? What is he doing now? Check this out. What is he doing now? This is on his Instagram. He's still in his new girlfriend's shadow. Am I wrong? Am I crazy for saying that? I'm not posting me being your helpmate on my page. This is his last video that he posts on his page. Why are you posting you helping your girl on your page? Post what you doing on. I post what I'm doing in my life on my page. This man spent his whole life in Remy Ma's shadow, being Remy Ma's helpmate. Whether he lied or told the truth, he said he wrote Remy Ma's raps. I believe it, because women can't write raps. You spent your whole life being a woman's helpmate. And then you don't learn nothing from being a woman's helpmate, because a man is supposed to be out in front. A man is supposed to be out doing what he's doing. A man is supposed to be out showcasing his talent. This nigga is showcasing her talent, just like he did with his ex. I'm not posting this shit because that's your talent. You post that on your page. What are you doing? What are you as a man doing? Papoose was Remy Ma's helpmate. Now, Papoose is Clarissa Shields' helpmate. This nigga is a perennial helpmate. And this is the reason why a lot of you women like, oh my God, I want a man like Papoose. No, the hell you don't. Because if you got a man like Papoose, you would do the same thing that Remy Ma did to Papoose. Don't nobody want no nigga that runs around holding you up all day. I'm the man. I need to be out here holding myself up. This is cornball shit. Why don't you showcase your self boxing? Why are you showcasing your woman boxing, bro? What are you doing, sir? So apparently, I don't know. You tell me, because I don't know. Papoose is now her trainer. Papoose is her trainer. Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? Papoose now has a job training Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields is getting paid by her. I mean, she's paying him. Exactly. So you were Remy Ma's assistant, and now you're Clarissa Shields' assistant. What kind of nigga is a woman's assistant? Like, what are we doing? Exactly. Like, what are we doing? But y'all want, this is black love to you though, right? This is not black love. A man gets with a woman and becomes her assistant, and the woman leaves him because she thinks you're a cornball, and then you turn around and get with another woman and become her assistant. That's overcompensating, y'all. I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to come up. If anybody wants to come up, I just dropped the StreamYard link. Y'all can come up. So all I'm saying is, y'all, as a man, you got to go out and get your own. You can't be riding a woman's coattail. I see this as Papoose as a dude that never got his rap career off the ground and decided to give all of his corny raps to somebody that can do something with him, which is Remy Ma. Remy Ma gets sick of holding a man on her shoulders. She gets rid of him, gets with a little young dude. And remember, Remy Ma has a battle rap company. So she has a battle rap company, and she works right along with a battle rapper who, according to her, makes $250,000 a year. While this nigga is over here. So you can say whatever you want to say about Remy Ma's boyfriend. He's in the forefront. She's in the background. I'll say it again. The block captain, Easy the block captain, is in the forefront. And Remy Ma, for the first time in her life, is in the background. She is being a 30-year-old man's helpmate. That's where she's supposed to be. And then on the other end, Papoose is the helpmate of Clarissa Shields. Do you see where the dynamic is off? This is not a man. This is not a man.
Realize that a regular that can rap, but just not the way we do it. By the way, he makes $50,000 per battle, has about 5-6 battles a year, so he makes at least $250,000 a year.
See, Easy the Block Captain, according to her, makes $250,000 a year. Papoose don't make $250,000 a year. Hot Wheels said, are females equal to males in America or not? No, they're not. Who the fuck told you that? What are you talking about? Do you think females are equal to males? Well, in Papoose's life, females are equal to males, but in real life, because Papoose isn't that type of man. In real life, no, women are not equal to men. No, women are subservient to men.
You understand? Great credit score. I never seen a person with a credit score like this in my life. Like the richest people that I've been around. But anyway, unlike some people who beg me to add their name to one of my properties and I have to lien on it because they don't pay their taxes.
Now she just said Papoose begged her to put him on the deed of one of her properties, and now she has a lien on that property because Papoose did not pay his taxes.
He couldn't believe, he couldn't fathom why him. So why he's sitting there, she was saying, why Hitman, why Goods? Why are you lying? Why are you lying? He was devastated that a regular that used to work for sanitation, got a pension plan, got a 401k, that happens to rap, was able to overcome your manipulation, was able to treat me nice. Not
about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
But
not just because people are watching.
She has done a lot of bad shit towards people who live that lifestyle.
Not because I was paying his bills. Not because I was taking care of his kids. None of that. And then after I created my Battle League Chrome 23, I hope to make another Battle League that's popping. He's fine.
So right here, she said she helped him create another Battle League that's popping. So this is the back end of her and Easy to Block Captain's situation. So listen.
His bills. Not because I was taking care of his kids. None of that. To treat me nice. Understand? Great credit score. I never seen a person with a credit score like this in my life. Like the richest people that I've been around. But anyway, unlike some people who beg me to add their name to one of my properties and I have to lien on it because they don't pay their taxes. He couldn't believe, he couldn't fathom why him. So why he's sitting there, she was saying, why Hitman, why Goods? Why are you lying? Why are you lying? He was devastated that a regular that used to work for sanitation, got a pension plan, got a 401k, that happens to rap, was able to overcome your manipulation, was able to treat me nice. Not just because the camera's on, not just because people are watching, but because he genuinely felt like that. Not because I was paying his bills, not because I was taking care of his kids. None of that. And then after I created my Battle League Chrome 23, I hope to make another Battle League that's popping. He signed himself to, he literally that day signed himself to Slit Your Wrist Records and dropped a single the same day. He keeps digging up old pictures of AZ off of Google to try to make people like, look who she messing with, look who she doing this. Bro, if I post some of your old pictures, you look crazy. A lot of our older pictures look crazy. Why don't you post the pictures and the videos and the surveillance you have that has been hurting your heart? That had you on live for 2 hours, 3 different times at 2 a.m. in the morning. Because that's what you said. That's what you said to me. Oh, yeah, I'm moving around where my current come up publicly. And you did the same thing to me. I just had to deal with it in private. People don't know what I had to deal with. You're the weird one. You're the one that kept blackmailing me and threatening me to release sex tapes of me. You. Y'all keep saying, oh, she was parading around with this guy. I never do that. Never. Y'all may see me standing with somebody. Y'all may have seen me at my battle league where people was talking crazy about me. People who have had conversations with Papoose, who was feeding them information to talk shit about me in hopes that it would be so bad and I would be so ashamed and so embarrassed that I would stop. But I'm a real ass bitch and I know the truth, so I don't go what a nigga saying no battle rap. I know what's up. Nice try.
Everybody got their own lives, so whenever they had time, they came up and visited and supported. But me, I was visiting her every day.
Dope.
And also, what was crazy was
not dope.
Around the time when that happened with Rem was around the same time everything happened with my label.
See, this is cornball shit. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be visiting a woman that just shot somebody every goddamn day. I got shit to do. First of all, I'm dumping Remy Ma. You shot somebody. Like, why would I want to be with a woman that did that? That's stupid.
So I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus. But at that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that. So everything just got worse for me at that time. Like my whole world came crashing down. She used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career.
Yo, Pap, you can't keep coming up here. But I love you. How are you making money by just coming up here every day? I don't care about money. All I care about is you. I just want to be with you. If I leave and not come up here, what are you going to do? Like, you're not going to miss me? Yeah, I'm going to miss you. It's okay, though. I get stud booty left and right in here. It's okay. Stud booty? I'm losing my girl to a 6 foot tall, long titty stud? Just FedEx me a couple dildos and I'll be okay. Look, what, dildos? Baby! Get out of here. I gotta go.
Oh yeah, man. I hit rock bottom around that time, man. Like it was real bad. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that she needed me. So I really didn't care about nothing that was going on with me. I was in the free world.
Yeah, Pat used to come see me literally every single day, so I was chilling. I was like,
so he came up every day? Every visit?
For the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a max, you have a visit every day, except for alters on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday. So literally
every
the first year,
how
he
far
came
is
every day.
Bedford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic.
So he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, like I mean, it got to a point where I had to tell him like, yo, like I'm good. I'm all right. Like, and I guess like when he believed it that was all right, and I was like, he was like, all right, cool. And then he'll come like a little bit less. He'll come like 3 times a week, or like, you know. But it still seemed like he was there a lot. I spoke to him almost literally every day. I don't think a day went by unless I was locked that I didn't speak to him on the phone every day.
When you first got locked up, you and Pat wasn't married yet.
No.
So did you know that he was going to be there and stand up the way he stood up?
No. What? I didn't know.
No, I'm just saying.
What do you think?
Papoose has been the guy who women claim they want every guy to be. The guy who is humble enough,
I would never be a
supportive
Papoose
enough, and stay down for a woman. You know, there's...
Bitch, if you go to prison for shooting somebody, you ain't never gonna see me again. What kind of dumb shit is that? You emotionally unstable hood rat? What the hell?
This theory that women will hold a nigga down, but a man won't hold a woman down. Well, according to the story, Papoose is the guy. He holds this woman down.
No, he is a cornball.
Undying loyalty, and she gets released from jail, and everything seemingly was cool for a couple of years. Then later, without explanation, because everyone's thinking, oh, you know, they're not the biggest celeb couple, but they're like, yo, this is what black love should be. All of a sudden, we start seeing Remy Ma with some other guy who looks like Papoose, just look like the broke version. And in that, Papoose doesn't say anything. Eventually, it then gets put out that Remy Ma might have cheated with this guy, and herein lies this whole debacle where people.
And the thing about it is, Easy the Block Captain is new blood. Just because a person is established does not mean they making a lot of money. People who go on Love and Hip Hop, other than a couple people like Joe Budden got millions of dollars for being on Love and Hip Hop. He didn't even want to do it. Rocky wanted him to do it with him. So, but most people who are on Love and Hip Hop, whether it's Scrappy, whether it's Papoose, they ain't getting paid no goddamn money being on that dumbass show. They're not getting any money. Let's see. How much did Papoose and Remy Ma make on being on Love and Hip Hop? Let's see if it comes up. Let's see. How much did Scrappy get paid for being on Love and Hip Hop per year? So Scrappy made $200,000 per year being on Love and Hip Hop. So I would say Papoose did not get paid $200,000 a year. Because if you look at Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, it's all about Scrappy. Little Scrappy, right? So he's a main character on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Papoose was not in any way the main character on Love and Hip Hop New York. Joe Budden was. Joe Budden was getting paid $1 million per year on Love and Hip Hop. So that may mean Papoose alone, not just Remy, but Papoose probably got $50,000 a year being on Love and Hip Hop. Because he wasn't a main character. Scrappy is a main character, and he only got paid $200,000 a year. So what happened to Stevie J? Kind of like Stevie J did the same thing Papoose is doing. Stevie J went broke and married who? Because I want y'all to think about what these broke dudes do. Who did Stevie J recently marry? I'll wait. Come on, y'all. Who did Stevie J marry recently? Because I'm making a point. Faith Evans. He married Faith Evans, divorced Faith Evans, and now is getting spousal support from Faith Evans. That's what these dudes do. When these dudes get broke, they go get with an older, famous person and marry them, and then turn around. And then you got to look at, and this ain't about Stevie J. I want y'all to think about this, how crazy this is. This is how crazy this is. Faith was sent to be with Biggie because Diddy wanted to know what Biggie was doing. Faith had a baby with Biggie, married Biggie. Diddy allegedly unalived Biggie, and Faith knew that he unalived Biggie, turns around and starts touring with the man that unalived her husband and baby daddy, never says anything. Through the whole time, one of the people that were, this was crazy, producing Biggie's music was Stevie J. Stevie J was one of the Hit Factory people. There was a bunch of people, and they called themselves a Hit Factory. So Stevie J produced the albums of Biggie. Diddy allegedly murks Biggie, and Biggie's ex-wife tours with the man that murks her husband and baby daddy, and then years later, Faith Evans marries the man that produced the music for her ex-husband. Pat made 1.5 million. How? They didn't even have a storyline. They didn't even have any drama. They just paraded around as this perfect couple. Why would they pay him 1.5 million and only pay Joe Budden 1 million? You making up shit now, because that don't make no sense. Joe Budden has one of the most all-time viewed seasons in Love and Hip Hop history. When he was with Tahiri, he got 1 million. Why in the hell would they pay Papoose, and nobody even knows who the hell Papoose is, if he's not standing next to Remy Ma? 1.5 million. You just making up shit. Now, that don't make no sense. But I just wanted to give y'all that side note on how all these people be fucking each other's. All these people be fucking each other's baby mamas and shit. This shit is crazy. So Stevie J was probably fucking Faith while she was with Biggie.
People are like, this is like a last stand for dudes. If Papoose held down this woman for several years in jail, he said he was showing up to the jail every fucking day, and she cheated on him with a broker nigga.
He's not a broker nigga, sir. You don't know. Papoose is the broker nigga here, because Easy the Block Captain is hot right now. I'm not saying he's going to stay hot, but he's hot right now. You know, the battle rap world, the battle rapper that keeps winning battle raps makes more money. So at this particular point, he's making $50,000 every time he does a battle rap show, and he does about 5 battle raps a year. So that's $250,000 a year. I definitely don't think Papoose makes $250,000 a year. He has no products. He's not on no show. He's not on no podcast. He doesn't tour anywhere. And he doesn't have any music. Like right now, let's do this. Name a hit song Papoose created right now. Drop in the comments a hit song Papoose has ever made in his entire life. I'll wait. One hit song. Name one hit song that Papoose has made in his entire life.
Yo, King, focus on yourself. Right? Focus on yourself. So, like, that's why, even if you don't care about them, people are interested in watching this, because even me, I'm like, yo, Pap, you must have did something. It's no way you were this loyal. You were holding this woman down. And
you don't supposed to be loyal, sir. You don't supposed to be your woman's assistant. You don't supposed to be your woman's assistant. Your woman is supposed to be your assistant. Your woman is supposed to be loyal to you. Sharon said Sheether. I said Papoose, not Remy. Name Alphabet Slaughter. Okay, let's see. How many records did Papoose Alphabet Slaughter sell? Papooses album Slaughterhouse was sold an estimated 74,000 copies. Okay. Alphabet Slaughter. I'm gonna listen to it real quick while y'all play this. I'm gonna see how it is.
she did you this dirty. Like, she literally left him to be with a nigga who's 40 times broke her.
Uh-oh, y'all. I'm listening to Alphabet Slaughter, right? This is how it comes on.
Hey, yo, it's DJ K Slay, the Drama King. And for those of y'all that don't know, I'm working with a new artist.
We're going to scream out the letters of the alphabet. You telling me, according to y'all in the chat, that Papoose, his biggest song, his most popular song, his hit song, is an alphabet song? What he about to say is ABCs? What? But this is what I'm saying, y'all. This nigga says, hold on. K Slay says what?
Hey, yo, it's DJ K Slay, the Drama King.
Huh? So one, this is not his song. This is DJ K Slay's song. That's the first thing. It's not his song. He's an assistant to DJ K Slay. And then his best song is talking about the alphabet? Don't nobody want to hear this dumb shit? Are you crazy? I'm going to listen to it because y'all told me to listen to it. But I'm going to listen to this stupid ass shit. But I'm going to do it reluctantly. What kind of dumb shit is this? I'm going to play I'm going to sing my ABCs. Yo, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You. What in the hell?
Looks like the Timu version of him. And literally, she's supporting the guy. Your Fruit Jams in the chat. What up?
For the past time I've been with you, I wrote like 3 songs on your first album. She tried to make it about Clarissa. I just met Clarissa in July last year. I've been dealing with this with you since 2022. Clarissa has nothing to do with this. She's very angry because Clarissa is shining like the diamond she is. World-class champion, Olympic winner. Yesterday morning, I wake up to a phone call of her being belligerent, being a narcissist, screaming on my phone, claiming that Clarissa disrespected her. How did she disrespect you? She said she don't have a problem with you. Then, in the process of that phone call, she asked me.
Okay, just a second. I'll just cut this. I'm gonna cut this out just in case it gets a copyright. But y'all gotta hear this dumb, stupid shit. I'm gonna play it. I don't supposed to play music because I get copyright. But it's so stupid. I'm probably not going to get a copyright because the song is so stupid. Listen to this dumbass shit. Oh, hold on. I got fast forward. God damn it. Hold on. So he sings his ABCs, y'all. And this is how lame he is. Listen to this dumb shit. Hold on. I want to wait till you get to B. What the hell is that? Boom, the Battle Brothers. Boom, better. He's literally saying every word that starts with a B and he's rhyming the shit together. But y'all telling me that this is his hit song. So they yell out B, and then he starts saying a whole bunch of B words. What? And before I heard the song, I was like, an alphabet song? What kind of dumb shit is that? And it sounded like some dumb shit. But y'all are telling me that he makes all this money off of music. Who the hell is playing that shit in the club? They ABCs. What? All right, so let's y'all crazy. I'm sorry, y'all, but Papoose is a bum. Y'all calling Remy a bum. Remy has a career. Papoose is a bum.
Time I've been with you, I wrote like 3 songs on your first album. She tried to make it about Clarissa. I just met Clarissa in July last year. I've been dealing with this with you since 2022. Clarissa has nothing to do with this. She's very angry because Clarissa is shining like the diamond she is. World.
Are you shining like the diamond you are, sir? Are you shining? Are you shining, Papoose? Because that's the thing. This is like a woman saying, my man, my man, my man. My man is doing this. My man, you know how my man, he's like my man with his girl. You jealous of my girl, but she your girl, bro. She's shining, she's a pro, but what is you doing though, bro? What are you doing with your life?
Class champion, Olympic winner. Yesterday morning, I wake up to a phone call of her being belligerent, being a narcissist, screaming on my phone, claiming that Clarissa disrespected her. How did she disrespect you?
Well, the thing about it is, sir, Mr. Papoose, sir, your job as a man is to tell your woman to shut the fuck up. Because there's nowhere in hell any woman of mine is going to say anything about my ex-wife or any ex of mine. You going to shut up because this is not your business. I'd be damned if a woman gets online talking shit about my wife, ex-wife, kids, or whoever in defense of me. I don't need nobody to defend me. You shut up, Clarissa. So this shows me that Papoose has no control over his bitch. But guess what? He is her bitch. That's what's happening right here. Papoose is Clarissa Shields' bitch. Papoose is the bitch, not Clarissa Shields. So she feels the need to get out here and defend her bitch.
Time I've been with you, I wrote like 3 songs on your first album. She tried to make it about Clarissa.
On your first album. So, nigga. So.
In July last year. I've been dealing with this with you since 2022. Clarissa has nothing to do with this. She's very angry because Clarissa is shining like the diamond she is. World-class champion, Olympic winner. Yesterday morning, I wake up to a phone call of her being belligerent, being a narcissist, screaming on my phone, claiming that Clarissa disrespected her. How did she disrespect you?
Why is your woman on the phone or on social media talking shit about your wife, sir? You don't see nothing wrong with that? You don't need to tell your woman to sit down and shut up somewhere? Go sit down somewhere? You don't see a problem with that? Why you got Clarissa Shields out here defending you? You can't defend yourself, sir?
She said she don't have a problem with you. Then, in the process of that phone call, she asked me, so are you done with me? Are you done with me? I said, is that a question? Am I done with you? I said, she said, you moving forward with the divorce? I said, yes. My attorney, she want to fabricate these stories talking about not retaining an attorney. The last time I spoke to Rem, we said, listen. I said, listen, I spoke to my attorney. Saturday is the day that her schedule allows for me to come in. I have been interviewing different attorneys trying to pick the right one. I wanted to get a civilized divorce where we don't have to do none of this clown. She never wanted to do that. Just in recent time, she started to claim, when I say recent, I mean past few weeks, she started to claim that, she wanted to get the private divorce. So I said, okay, good. So when she called me the other day, tried to get back with me yesterday, and I declined because she was so mad about Clarissa, so angry because I finally moved on. She see us living our life. She talking about doing something for the gram or doing it for this and that. I'm living my life. I lived over there with you. I tolerated your foolishness, your cheating, and your adultery for years and years and years.
Oh, y'all saying I'm talking shit about Papoose. I am, because I personally think Papoose is a cornball. He literally just said he's been putting up with his wife cheating on him for years and years and years. How do y'all not see him as a cornball? He said it. This ain't hearsay.
I finally moved on. She see us living our life. She talking about doing something for the gram or doing it for this and that. I'm living my life. I lived over there with you. I tolerated your foolishness, your cheating, and your adultery for years and years and years.
What? So she just fucking everybody while y'all together. This nigga's corny. Like, why you keep wanting to be with a woman that keeps cheating on you, sir? Where's your dignity? And this is what I'm saying. Papoose acts like he's the woman in these relationships. This is the shit that women be saying. Am I wrong? This is the shit that women be saying. Women be like, oh my God, I dealt with you cheating. I kept taking you back. Niggas don't talk like that. You've been dealing with a woman that has been cheating on you, in his word, years. This nigga has been getting cheated on for years, and he's not a cornball. Y'all are on Papoose's side when this nigga is not even a man. This nigga lost his balls years ago. But y'all on Papoose's side. This is a man to you. This is black love to you. And I'm not saying that Remy Ma is not trash. I say it repeatedly. Remy Ma is a hood rat. Remy Ma did prison time for pow-powing somebody. She been trash. Remy Ma did more shit than 50 Cent did. She did more shit than Fat Joe did. Fat Joe never did no prison time. Not for shooting nobody. This woman did prison time for pow-powing somebody. So she trash. But he picked her. But you don't see that Papoose made his bed and is now lying in it? He picked the hoe. He picked the hood rat. And in the hoe and the hood rat is doing hoe and hood rat shit. But he's the victim when he stayed with his bitch for 20 goddamn years? And y'all are okay with this cornball being a victim of a woman? I'm confused. He did it to himself. He is a cornball.
Why she has so much animosity towards me is because I knocked him out. I'm letting y'all know that right now. That's one. I'm going to tell y'all the other two later. You lie, you lie, and you lie. You had the audacity to come on here and make up a fake story and say, oh, my mother, I finally moved on. She see us living our life. She talking about doing something for the gram or doing it for this and that. I'm living my life. I lived over there with you. I tolerated your foolishness, your cheating, and your adultery for years and years and years.
And then Tamika said he waited 7 years for this broad just for her to cheat on him for another 7 years. This is your king? This nigga is a cornball. He waited like a broad for this woman to get out of prison, just for her to get out of prison and start cheating on him. And this cornball ass dude stays with the goddamn woman. His words. Are you crazy?
Why she has so much animosity towards me is because I knocked him out. I'm letting y'all know that right now. That's one. I'm gonna tell y'all the other two later. You lie, you lie, you lie. You had the audacity to come on here and make up a fake story and say, oh, my mother called me. And
she would have been over. He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure.
See, only a cornball would record his lady and post it on social media. This is cornball behavior. Only a cornball would do this.
You don't go all the way back, and I'm not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team this nigga. You didn't give a f. You didn't care.
That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
I would have been stopped talking with this nigga. So she's mad at me because I knocked him out. So she's telling me that I knocked him out. I put her in a position where she still had to be cool with him. But she tell y'all on live, oh, he's this. Oh, yeah. A man that treat me right. A man that did this and did that. You just said the other day you don't even deal with this lame no more. You want to go on Instagram and say you with your child every day. No, you're not. You just called me the other day and said happy anniversary. I didn't even say it back to you, Rem. I didn't say it back to you. You know why? Our 15th year anniversary came. You didn't want to acknowledge it properly because you was too busy running around doing what you was doing. Now I'm in a space where I moved on. So for a person who got all these lies to say about me, why is it that you try to call me the other day and say happy anniversary? Why is it that when I went to pick my daughter up, you asking me for gifts and things like that? Because
she think you're a lame, sir.
You want to talk down upon me. You want to try to assassinate my character. But in actuality, there are people who interact with us. Anybody who ever been around her and never been around me, please step to the front. I'm very loved, inside and outside. And
Shut up, cornball. So I just got somebody that sent me a video of Papoose. Do y'all want to see it? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to see this video that somebody just sent me about Papoose allowing Remy Ma to cheat on him in front of his face. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to see this video of footage of Remy Ma cheating in front of Papoose. And Papoose is literally in the corner crying. They just sent it to me. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see this rare footage of Papoose sitting there waiting on somebody to get done with his girl. Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all want to see this video. This is crazy. Nakia said, let's get messy. Where the ones at, y'all? All right, here we go. And this may be graphic, so trigger warning. Here we go. This is Remy Ma and Papoose.
Say, get your ass up. I need that about them and say so many foul things about them.
God damn it. Hold on. Sorry. All right. So this is Remy Ma, Papoose, and Easy the Block Captain.
Say, get your ass up. I need that bed. I got company. My man Lysol fresh out the joint. Yeah.
Hello, Lysol.
Sure.
No problem, Tyree.
The white guy is Papoose.
Come on, Katie, let's go.
Oh, nah, son.
Oh, she could stay.
You know what, Chad? I'm gonna stay here. Lysol and Tyree, they're just genuinely nice guys.
What you waiting for, man? Get your fat ass out of here if I cut some bacon off your back.
You stop, babe.
Yeah, we're gonna send that back to the joint. You know how we living out here, you know what I mean?
I saw Katie with Tyree and Lysol, and
This is Papoose right here.
I worked my way through it.
Do your thing there, doggy. Yeah. Okay. Yo, did you hold it down? We're
trying to have sex over here. Yo, Papoose, can you hold it down? We're trying to have sex over here. Oh my God. But Papoose is y'all king, right? Huh? The helpmate is y'all king. Papoose is a cornball. Sorry, not sorry.
Exactly what year it was. But she informed me, hey, such and such just came home. One of the individuals, all girls party. So whatever at the crib. So this is the first time I seen homegirl outside of when they was in the penitentiary together.
It's the same shit, right? With Lysol. It's the same exact thing, right? Isn't that the same exact thing that happened in the video? Papoose is in the house with Remy. Somebody gets out of prison and tells Papoose, go sleep in the other room. I'm going to sleep with Katie. Is that the same situation that Papoose just went through? It's the same shit. The girl got out of prison and came to their house and told Papoose, sleep in the other room. I'm going to sleep with your girl. The same exact scenario right here.
Say, get your ass up. I need that bed. I got company. My man Lysol fresh out the joint. Yeah.
Hello, Lysol.
The girl was fresh out the joint.
Every night when it's time to go to bed, she's telling me, oh, I'm gonna go sleep in the guest room with such and such. I don't even.
It's the same shit. Where the girl come from?
Girl outside of when they was in the penitentiary together. So I see her at the crib.
It's the same shit. It was a female Lysol that told him to get up.
This is the first time I seen homegirl outside of when they was in the penitentiary together.
It's the same shit.
Say, get your ass up. I need that bed. I got company. My man Lysol fresh out the joint. Yeah.
It's the same shit. The same exact scenario happened to Papoose. But y'all on Papoose side. Papoose is a cornball. What are you talking about? A chick did that to Papoose.
Oh, I'm gonna go sleep in the guest room with such and such. I don't even want to say this individual name because I ain't even trying to give her no clout.
You know her name? Lysol. Her name was Lysol.
Say, get your ass up. I need that bed. I got company. My man Lysol fresh out the joint. Yeah.
Hello, Lysol. No problem, Tyree. Come on, Katie, let's go.
No, nah, son.
No.
Oh, she could stay.
Leave Rem. No. Leave Rem in the bed. Like, she could stay.
You know what, Chad? I'm gonna stay here. Lysol and Tyree, they're just genuinely
Leave Remy mom.
nice guys.
What you waiting for, man? Get your fat ass out of here if I cut some bacon off your back.
This nigga's a cornball.
She's a extreme clout chaser. So I don't even want to say her name.
Oh my God.
So she tells me,
her name is
I'm going
Lysol.
to sleep in the guest room with such and such. I said, okay, that's cool. I sleep in the room by myself. Big ass crib, big ass room, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I bought through the whole crib, all the utilities in my name. That's another story, but she's fabricating. I sleep in the room by myself. I don't think nothing of it. Next day, same thing. I said, damn, babe, you sleeping in there again? She like, yeah, I'm gonna just stay with such and such, right? I said,
and this is what's going on in the bed. When he
Back
walks
to
in
the
there.
joint, you know how we living out here, you know what I mean?
I saw Katie with Tyree and Lysol, and I worked my way through it.
Do your thing then, doggy. Yeah. Okay. Yo, did you hold it down?
cool. Anybody in Bedford Hills, can you please step to the front? So now I'm like, damn, this shit weird. The hell? You feel me? So at this time, I try to be intimate. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I try to be intimate with her. And she came in the bed with me. She hugged me, kissed me, the whole thing. And at this time, I'm trying to be intimate with her. When it's time to go down.
Exactly. Yo, I thought I was the only person that heard it. He said, yo, I pay the utilities. So, nigga, some goddamn utilities. You pay the Wi-Fi bill. So, Love Sia says he keep bragging about utilities. Yo, I paid the light bill. So, what is $100?
She slipped out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. After she do that, she go back to sleep in the room with homegirl this particular night.
Okay. Yo, did you hold it down? Trying to
This is passing over.
Yo, doggy. Yeah. Okay. Do your thing then, doggy. Yeah. Okay. Yo, did you hold it down?
We trying to have sex over here.
Fishy here. I said, I ain't no rocket scientist, but this ain't adding up. You feel me? So, I said, damn, something wrong, something ain't right here. So one time, I had to go do something. I had to go handle some business. So I go handle business. I come back in the crib. It's a big ass crib. And it got like a...
Hey, y'all got to remember, she was cheating on him for years. Years.
My daughter in the room by herself. But I'm saying this because, when I say not a bad thing, because I don't judge people who live that lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Y'all. Papoose is a super cornball. So to all of you nice guys out here, you're going to find yourself looking like Papoose. And I'm going to say this. Women don't want men like Papoose. Women want men that are smart, that have spines, that have backbones, that have boundaries, that have the ability to tell their woman no. Papoose is spineless. Papoose is an amoeba. Papoose is an amoeba. Women don't want amoebas. Papoose is a spineless coward. Sorry, but it is what it is. So for any of you men who think it's cool to act like a spineless coward, you're going to get cheated on just like Papoose. Make it so bad, you're going to get cheated on for years like Papoose. So you want to get cheated on for years and years and years like Papoose, go act and be like Papoose. Go be a bitch ass dude that runs around kissing your wife's ass and being your woman's assistant like a bitch. Go be your woman's assistant. Go be your woman's assistant and watch her cheat on your ass. Go be your woman's assistant and watch she cheat on your ass. So I'm out, y'all. I'm about to get in these streets. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. And Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. If you're new in here, put a 1 in the chat. If you're new in here, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you are new in here. If you are new to the channel, put a 1 in the chat. I just want to say welcome to you. With a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the #1 thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter, therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. But all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing. So shout out to Tanya Bell. Shout out to Melissa Madden. Shout out to Nakia. Shout out to Tenderoni. Shout out to Tenderoni. Shout out to Healed and Skilled. Shout out to the new people who are in here. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Loving Myself One and also purchase both card games. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So for the new people who are in here for the first time or for the first week or whatever, shout out to Rhonda. Shout out to you. Make sure to check out my card games. All you have to do is click the link that is in the chat. Click the link that is under this video. Click the link that is over the video if you're on Facebook, and check out my card games. All right. I have a Deeper Discussions card game. This card game helps men and women vet the opposite sex to make sure that the person you're dating isn't a hoe, isn't a weirdo, isn't a simp, isn't, a person that has a spine, because if not, you'll end up with a person like Papoose, or you'll end up with a woman like Remy. Remy Ma is trash, but Papoose is a spineless amoeba. So they both are problematic. Shout out to Skeleton 23. So buy my card game and play it with a person that you're dating. Play it with a person you're presently in a relationship with, so you can make sure that there aren't some red flags that you didn't overlook. And this card game is called Like Mother, Like Daughter, and it's for women who may have a tumultuous relationship with their mother. This will give you a better understanding of how your mother operated before you were born, because I think that's an important thing to know. How was your mother before she had you? How did you affect her, and how has she affected you because of how you affected her when you were a baby? These things have to be talked about between a mother and a daughter, so you can get a better understanding of your mother's perspective, and your mother can get an understanding of your perspective also. But yeah, I am here to help heal my community through content and card games. So talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. I am out.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.